I remember sitting across the kitchen table from my dear friend Margaret, who's 82 this year. She was picking at a piece of toast, clearly uncomfortable. It reminded me of how, not so long ago, I could barely enjoy a meal myself. Digestive trouble can be such a quiet but persistent struggle. Bloating after a small snack, cramping that keeps you awake at night, or the frustrating unpredictability of not knowing whether your stomach will cooperate the next day. Often, people in their 70s or beyond just live with it, telling themselves it's part of getting older. But as Margaret and I discovered, ignoring those signals is like letting a small ember smolder in the corner of your house. It might seem harmless now, but it can turn into a full-blown fire if you're not careful. If there's one thing you don't want to lose at this stage of life, it's the ability to savor simple pleasures. Eating with your family, enjoying a holiday meal, or having a cup of tea with friends, these experiences become so much richer when your body isn't protesting. Yet too many people give up hope, convinced they have no power to change their digestive issues. Truthfully, the stakes are high. Ongoing digestive discomfort can lead to malnutrition, fatigue, social withdrawal, and in severe cases, more serious conditions. When you can't properly absorb nutrients or you're too uncomfortable to eat a balanced diet, your overall health can spiral downward faster than you think. Today, I'm going to share 6 natural supplements that can dramatically boost your digestive health after 70. Each one holds the potential to soothe your system, improve nutrient absorption, and bring back the joy of a balanced, comfortable life. Make sure you stick around until the very end because the last supplement is often overlooked, yet it can be the key that ties everything together. Picture yourself looking forward to every meal, free from that sense of dread that it might wreak havoc on your stomach. That's the transformation we'll be discussing. What I'm about to share with you isn't random guesswork. Doctors and specialists are finally recognizing that certain naturally derived compounds can support our aging bodies more effectively than we ever realized. So before we dive in, I'd love for you to join our community. If you haven't already, please subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss helpful insights like these. And if at any point you find this video valuable, type 1 in the comments to let me know. If you don't find it helpful, type 0, and I'll work on making it better next time. Now let's explore these 6 natural supplements that can help you enjoy better digestive health and a life of renewed comfort and possibility. I'm excited to share what I've learned, and I hope it gives you the same sense of hope it gave me and my friend Margaret. The first supplement I want to highlight challenges a common assumption about so-called good bacteria. Everyone hears the term probiotic tossed around, but most of us don't fully grasp its importance until we experience a dramatic improvement ourselves. There's a prevalent belief among seniors that all bacteria are bad, so they avoid anything that mentions bacteria as part of its formula. But here's the counterintuitive truth. Certain strains of bacteria can be your digestive system's best friend, especially as you age. Think of your gut like a garden. Probiotics are the friendly seeds that help healthy plants grow, crowding out the weeds. Consider Richard, 77, who spent years dealing with frequent bouts of gas and bloating. He believed that as he got older, his gut just didn't function the same. His old doctor told him, "That's normal at your age." But Richard found himself missing out on his favorite hobbies because he was afraid of unexpected discomfort. Then he tried a high-quality probiotic supplement containing strains like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. Within 2 weeks, he noticed that he wasn't rushing to the restroom as often. A month later, he felt an ease in his gut that he hadn't felt in years. He describes it as having a calmness in his stomach, allowing him to enjoy outings with his friends again. Why does this happen? As we get older, the population of good bacteria in our gut tends to decrease, whether from antibiotic use over the years, dietary changes, or simply the aging process. Replenishing these beneficial bacteria can help break down food more efficiently, reduce bloating, and support regularity. A simple action you can take is to look for a reputable probiotic supplement that includes multiple strains known for digestive support. If it has a colony-forming units count, CFU in the billions, that's often a sign of a potent product. The emotional benefit here is regaining the freedom to eat without fear and to socialize without worrying about embarrassing symptoms. There's something profoundly uplifting about waking up in the morning and trusting your own body again. The second supplement focuses on an unsung hero, prebiotics. When people hear about improving gut health, they usually think only about probiotics. The misconception is that probiotics alone will solve everything. But the surprising truth is that these beneficial bacteria need fuel to survive. Prebiotics are specialized plant fibers that feed your good bacteria, ensuring they flourish and do their job. Let's talk about Esther, age 80, who experienced constant bloating regardless of how carefully she ate. She'd tried probiotics in the past but hadn't noticed a lasting improvement. Her nutritionist suggested introducing a prebiotic supplement that contained inulin. Within a few weeks, Esther noticed the probiotics she was already taking seemed more effective. The bloating episodes decreased, and she could finally enjoy her morning oatmeal without feeling miserable afterward. It was as though she'd been planting seeds, probiotics, without watering them. Once she started watering her gut garden with prebiotics, everything began to bloom. You can find prebiotic fibers in foods like chicory root, garlic, and onions. But if you're not getting enough through diet alone, a supplement can be a practical option. The emotional reward is often immediate: less discomfort, smoother digestion, and better nutrient uptake. It's the relief of realizing you don't have to swear off your favorite foods after all. If you're still here and you find this information helpful so far, please comment too down below to let me know you're watching and engaged. Also, if you haven't done so yet, consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when new insights are shared. Your support means a lot, and it helps us keep creating valuable content for you. Moving on to another underappreciated helper for seniors, digestive enzymes. For decades, many have believed that their body naturally produces all the enzymes needed to break down food, whether they're 20 or 80. The reality is that enzyme production often declines with age, making it harder for us to digest proteins, fats, and carbohydrates effectively. It's one of those invisible shifts that can leave you feeling sluggish, bloated, or nutrient deprived. Picture Mark, who's 75. He spent most of his life loving a good steak dinner, but noticed that over the past few years, he felt heavy and fatigued afterward, even to the point of lying down on the couch for hours in discomfort. His daughter, a nutrition enthusiast, suggested a broad-spectrum digestive enzyme supplement containing protease, lipase, and amylase. Mark was skeptical. He'd heard enzymes were unnecessary, just another health trend. But on his daughter's insistence, he tried them. He discovered that his post-meal fatigue was reduced, and the intense bloating he used to experience was minimal. The counterintuitive truth is that sometimes the body can't keep pace with the digestive demands of a hearty meal, especially as we get older. Helping your system with a quality enzyme supplement can mean the difference between feeling lethargic and uncomfortable, or feeling energized and able to socialize after a meal. A simple step is to take a digestive enzyme capsule just before your biggest meal of the day. The emotional benefit, in Mark's words, is that he finally feels like he can enjoy his favorite foods again without worrying about spending the rest of the day immobilized in his recliner. It's a chance to reclaim the pleasure in dining, which is such a fundamental part of our social fabric and quality of life. As you consider the next supplement, remember that your gut health is directly tied to your overall well-being. We often forget the simple joy of waking up without a knot in our stomach, or the ability to accept a dinner invitation without apprehension. Each of these steps can bring you a little closer to living life on your own terms, without that constant question of, will my stomach handle this today? Now let's delve into L-glutamine, an amino acid that plays a significant role in supporting the lining of your digestive tract. Many seniors have never heard of it, or they believe supplements targeting muscle health are only for bodybuilders. But L-glutamine does more than help with muscle repair. It serves as a major fuel source for the cells in your intestines, supporting the integrity of the gut lining. The common misconception is that a leaky gut is just internet hype. But some doctors and specialists recognize that if the gut lining is compromised, undigested food particles and toxins can slip into the bloodstream, causing inflammation and discomfort. Consider Anita, who's 74. She was experiencing unexplained fatigue, occasional bouts of diarrhea, and skin issues that seemed to worsen after certain meals. Doctors tested her for various conditions, but everything came back inconclusive. Feeling desperate, she tried an L-glutamine supplement on the advice of a friend who had read about its gut-healing benefits. Within a few weeks, Anita noticed a marked improvement in her energy levels and fewer uncomfortable bowel movements. Soon, even her skin started clearing up. She calls it her quiet miracle because it didn't require any dramatic changes, just consistent L-glutamine intake. Why is this so important? A healthy intestinal lining is essential for proper nutrient absorption and for keeping potentially harmful substances out of your bloodstream. When you protect and strengthen this lining, you're likely to experience more stable digestion and fewer unexplained flare-ups. If you're considering adding L-glutamine to your routine, look for a supplement that offers a few grams per serving. Start with a moderate dose and see how your body responds. The emotional benefit is huge. You may notice a sense of stability and calm that comes from knowing your gut is functioning as a solid ally, not a source of surprises and setbacks. If you're still with me at this point, comment 4 down below. It's a simple way to let me know you're finding this information worthwhile, and it keeps me motivated to share more content that can help improve your daily life. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. This journey is all about supporting each other to live better and feel better. Next, let's talk about ginger. We usually see it as a spice for cooking or a remedy for nausea, but ginger's benefits go far beyond soothing an upset stomach on a car ride. The bold statement here is that ginger isn't just for flavor or minor queasiness. It can play a significant role in reducing inflammation in the gut, calming down excessive acid, and even improving nutrient absorption. The misconception is that ginger is only beneficial if you have motion sickness or the occasional tummy ache. But in reality, incorporating ginger regularly can offer sustained digestive support. Take Nelson, 79, who had chronic acid reflux that made him dread lying down at night. He could hardly enjoy an early dinner without anticipating that uncomfortable burning feeling. Over-the-counter medications gave short-term relief, but Nelson didn't like the idea of relying on them indefinitely. With a bit of research, he started drinking ginger tea every evening and added a high-quality ginger supplement to his breakfast routine. Over time, Nelson noticed fewer flare-ups and better comfort after meals. He credits ginger for giving him an unexpected calm in his stomach. How does it work? Ginger contains bioactive compounds like gingerols and shogalls that have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These compounds can help relax the intestinal tract and reduce stomach acidity. An easy way to get started is to brew fresh ginger slices in hot water or look for a ginger supplement standardized for its active constituents. The emotional payoff is huge. Imagine how much more restful sleep you get when you're not dreading reflux, and how much more peace you feel heading to bed each night. Finally, let's explore turmeric. Many people know turmeric for its anti-inflammatory properties, often associated with joint health. But the gut can also benefit from turmeric's active compound called curcumin. The shocking claim is that even though turmeric is commonly touted for inflammation support, we rarely hear about its direct impact on digestive comfort. Yet some forward-thinking doctors are recommending it for chronic gut inflammation and discomfort. Picture Louise, age 76, who struggled with occasional inflammatory bowel symptoms. She'd always heard about turmeric for knee or hand pain, but never thought it could help settle her stomach. Upon her sister's recommendation, Louise started taking a curcumin-rich turmeric supplement. Over several weeks, she felt less cramping and more regular bowel movements. She told me it felt as though someone turned down the heat inside her belly. A practical tip is to look for a turmeric supplement that includes black pepper extract, piperine, or a specialized formulation to enhance absorption. Sometimes seniors try turmeric and don't see results simply because the body can't effectively absorb it in its raw form. The emotional benefit, as Louise described, is reassurance. There's a mental weight lifted when you realize you have a natural tool to dial down that nagging internal discomfort. Now that we've covered all 6 supplements, probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, L-glutamine, ginger, and turmeric, take a moment to consider how each one could fit into your life. If you found these insights enlightening, comment 6 below. It signifies you've been with me through all 6 points and are now equipped with knowledge that can make a real difference in your daily comfort and wellness. Let's step back and imagine your life if you decide to implement these supplements. Think about waking up feeling light and energized, not worried about how your stomach might sabotage your day. Think about savoring meals with loved ones, free from the dread that you'll pay for it later with cramps or endless trips to the restroom. You have the power to bring about that transformation, and the time to start is now. What often holds us back is the thought, I'm too old to change. But that's just a belief. If there's anything I've learned from seeing people in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s turn their health around, it's that age is a number, not a sentence. The urgency is real, though. Every day you tolerate digestive discomfort is another day you're missing out on moments of joy and connection. There's no need to settle for that. Reflect on which supplement resonated with you the most. Maybe you're intrigued by the idea of feeding your beneficial bacteria with prebiotics, or perhaps you're considering giving turmeric a try to calm persistent gut inflammation. Take one small step. You could start by adding one new supplement to your routine this week. Notice the changes, keep a little journal if you like, and see how your body responds. Then add another one or make adjustments until you find the balance that works best for you. If you're ready to incorporate these supplements into your life, consider leaving a comment below about the one that excites you the most. Share how you plan to use it, or if you've already tried something that worked for you. We'd love to hear your experiences. That sense of community helps everyone realize they're not alone in their journey. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with a friend or family member who might be struggling with digestive discomfort. When you pass on helpful information, you're performing a small act of kindness that could significantly improve someone's quality of life. Plus, subscribing ensures you'll be notified when more tips and insights become available, helping you stay proactive about your health. Finally, I want to leave you with a reminder. Your body is capable of positive change at any age. You don't have to accept digestive woes as your new normal. By taking conscious steps, like adding these natural supplements to your daily routine, you affirm that you're willing to invest in your health and happiness. And that choice, day by day, transforms your life from the inside out. Thank you for watching and for sharing your time with me. I look forward to hearing about your journey and hope to see you in the next video. You have more influence over your well-being than you might realize, so never underestimate the power of a hopeful, determined spirit. Let's continue to learn, grow, and make every moment count.